Okay, now, we're just having fun here. Don't take it for anything else. There's no deeper meaning involved. It's just a kind of way out journal, and this is my most way out toy. All right, this is called the Pretzled Mind, or just leave things alone. It's the third journal entry from March 21st, 2010. The day, still 12 Jaguar. Sometimes it doesn't pay to check things out. You just come away more confused than before. Ever notice that? I have. It's what comes of relying on mind. I don't recommend it. Anyway, to explain, I have recently begun uploading the text of these journals to Scribd. It's a great website, just as free to use as YouTube, and that way, those people who are more textual or more into reading can get away from my chattering mouth and just read in silence. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty neat thing to do, to offer. Besides, reading things in the little YouTube description box feels so limiting, so circumscribed. That feeling just doesn't go along with what my journals are all about. Right. When I say, let's go trippin', and then expect you to read the text in this little box, I don't think so. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. So, to continue, I got all the text files uploaded on Scribd. Well, the ones I'd posted to YouTube anyway, those journals. When it came to me that I had more journals out there, just not on video. So, on pondering, I quickly decided to gather all of them there to Scribd. So, I uploaded the ones from last year that had been posted on the blogger page. This, that, and the author. So far, so good. Nothing cosmic here. So, I did all this yesterday. Just yesterday. Remember that. Now, this morning, on checking in with my Scribd site, I noticed an anomaly. Not like this silly tick I seem to have in my left eye here. I haven't yet been able to figure it out. One of those older journals, so recently loaded, the ones not on YouTube, is next to the top of the list in popularity. It just makes no sense. I mean, it doesn't even have any tags listed yet. Just the straight text, and obviously not even a link over to YouTube. Well, duh. It's got me baffled. Its title is Self as the Solar System, if that's relevant. I don't know if it is. Call me stumped. Not that it's very important or anything. As I said earlier, this is not exactly cosmic stuff here. Well, if I put tongue into cheek, it is, obviously, but I won't go there. Except that I just did, ho ho and ha ha. Oh well, whatever. So, before leaving this quandary, which I just place in my heart and let go of, if Source has an answer for me, it will appear soon enough. I want to mention to any budding writers out there that you might want to consider Scribd as a venue. Let me share with you why. I'm a brand new blogger and vlogger, so my sites are rather unknown, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. Nor do I feel the need to go out and publicize or promote my stuff. This ain't that. This is just relevant to the above situation. While I don't yet have any video on YouTube that's been viewed even 100 times, once I began loading them to Scribd, within 3 days, I had over 1,000 total views. It's amazing. It was so surprising, actually, that at first I thought it must be the web crawlers out there at work indexing everything and somehow tripping the counters or something. LOL, and what the heck? Anyway, though Scribd is not my main publication site, but just a backup or handy reference site for the blog sites, it sure gets a lot of attention. I've even had 17 downloads. Now, I'm not bragging, and if you think so, then drop back down into heart and read me here. I'm just stunned, that's all. Well, not I, but mind is stunned over this, because it just doesn't seem to make logical sense. How this one little text journal from my early blog, only loaded hours ago, has managed to outpace all the rest is amazing. I don't see anything that special or different about the journal itself. Yes, it is quite a trip, I'll give you that. I documented actually expanding out, merging and sharing actual identity with the solar system. No, I kid you not. And if that sounds odd to you, then you haven't spent enough time on the site. Once we surrender dependence on a physical 3D identity, once we explore a bit deeper, well, okay, maybe a good bit deeper, and discover there's really no one there in 3D to call you, well, then the wild stuff really commences. I can't even get this guy to wink. He's spastic. Oh well. Okay. It becomes easier and easier to suddenly find the self out there in space. And, quite literally, have you ever had a conversation with a galaxy? Did you realize a galaxy is a sentient being? Just like a planet or sun or anything else really. And that it's possible to converse with it? Well, commune with it, perhaps. It seemed a conversation to me, though, even admitting it was strange. Quite surprising the first time it happened. The whole "you are not the body" thing has some pretty priceless fruit to offer once you really get into it. And not with the mind either. Heaven forbid! Stay out of there! No, this is all access strictly and straight from the kingdom of heart. That's the portal for the best trippin' around. See ya then, round and about. Who knows, maybe we'll meet somewhere out in cosmos. Fellow trippers just checking things out. Stranger things have happened, you know. Ha!